Guys, so I just thought I'd check in again. I'm a week away from starting on another journey that will be, I think, considerably more intense and a lot longer. I will be traveling almost um, consist- consistently for 6 months. I plan to see over 10 different countries and to, I don't know, I am 100% following this pull inside me, this sense that this is connected deeply to my purpose and who I am. And traveling is just kind of the medium that creates or brings out this part of me that I'm discovering and understanding. And it is forcing me to face my fears. It's forcing me to think about what is life and what is valuable to me, what is important to me, what is that essence of life. And I believe strongly that it's love. I believe that if there is an energy in the universe, kind of like Star Wars, rather than the Force, it is love. And it is something that is a part of our very cells, our very being, and it speaks to us and connects us and creates strength and something beautiful out of chaos. And we touch it when we let go of our fears, or when we face our fears. We touch it when we let down our guards and our prejudices and our the rigid way that we were taught to live. When we let go of our own narratives and try to push past our own ego, it is something we connect with when we are most vulnerable and broken, and often when we are feeling grief or we have gone through something very hard and intense. We tap into it and realize then that like a glass of water after crossing a desert, it refuels every cell of our body, and just how incredibly beautiful and vital and strong it is. So I don't know what to expect of these next 6 months. I have a general idea of where I'm going. I have no idea of the people I'll meet, the experiences I'll have. I want to leave that up to the fates. I want to leave it up to that moment when my inner guide is telling me what to do, what to say, where to go, and that sense of confidence that comes from trusting my heart and knowing that the answers that I seek will come to me as I am ready and as I prepare myself. And I know this all seems like hippy dippy stuff, and I always give that disclaimer, but it's something that is very real to me, something I feel like I'm tapping into on the edge of this great discovery for myself. It is like living in this foggy landscape, and I've seen the fog clear just a little bit, enough to see something ahead that is incredible and beautiful and surprising, but somehow I've known it was there all along. It feels very familiar, very much like home. And when I'm traveling, there's so many moments that I think to myself, this is exactly where I need to be right now. This is exactly what I need to be doing, who I need to be with, what I need to be experiencing. And I'm being challenged or pushed or pulled, and in just the ways that I need. I'm asking to grow, to transition, to understand life deeper, and this is the answer. And it's not always something easy. I wonder, of course, like, part of my life has always been this very intense grief that I feel. And I wonder about it. I wonder why. Why was I even born with so much grief, and that it builds up so strongly inside of me, that I feel it for the world around me, that I feel it for the ones I love, that I'm very sensitive and in touch to emotions around me. And it makes life incredibly difficult, because it's like constantly It's like being a live wire. Anything that touches me zaps me and jolts me, and I feel it to my core. I don't have that insulation that some people um, have. And I think that there's a reason, and that maybe because I have this level of pain and sensitivity and distress that I feel, I also get to experience life in a more intense and beautiful way too. It's a two-sided coin, and would I give up this part of myself if it meant I couldn't love so deeply or see and connect with people the way I've been able to? I don't think I would give this up, and I think it's a part of who I am, and maybe a vital part of who I am. So as I travel, I try to understand all this. I try to understand the deeper meanings of life, but also just to find simple joy and happiness, and understand why. Why am I called into this unknown? Why do I keep going places that seem so unusual? I know I'm leaving one comfortable, beautiful place for another, and kind of the mentality in society is if you find a good place, you just stay there, you just enjoy yourself, you just make a life there. And this has never been me. I've always been drawn onward. As I'm supposed to be a wanderer? I don't know. Am I supposed to never really have a home, or a place that I settle and say, this is where I make my last stand? I don't know. I just trust that I'm this way for a reason. I trust that I have these deep feelings, these deep pulls, these deep curiosities. I can't stop being curious about life. I'm so curious. I want to have 1,000 conversations on every topic out there. I want to understand people deeply, why they are the way they are, how they feel about things. I want to see their heart and touch their soul. And this matters to me greatly. It seems sometimes that in comparison, the simple things I do is all my life before this moment is just preparing me, is just getting me to this point where maybe it'll all make sense. Maybe it will never make any sense. But I can't ever imagine regretting walking into the unknown and finding that bravery within myself. If nothing comes of my life, it'll still matter to me, because I rose to my own occasion. I set my intentions high, and I trusted my internal compass, and I learned to listen to myself, and I learned to tap into something of the universe that speaks to me, that tells me there's more to life than I could ever imagine. And each time I think I get to a place where I'm like, I think I get it, it's just kind of the entryway to a bigger space. And there's more and more. And it's just these infinite expansion. You reach one expansion just to know it's expanding off to the next, but you're expanding too, becoming more, becoming part of it all. And so I don't know what'll come of this trip. I'll try to just be open, receptive, and brave. So I will hopefully check in as much as I can. And I wish you all a most beautiful day. Thank you for following my journey. There's so many kind words and just beautiful souls that I've been able to meet through Instagram and through my travels and just life. It's an honor always.